Hey girl, hey, how's it going? My name's Glitter Pixie. Nice to meet you. How you doing today? If you're not familiar with my streams, you can hear the loud 7 days today sounds. They click in the background. I'm actually just doing things. It's not even gonna load immediately because it's on OBS, and for some reason there's a little bit of delay, but I just start up here. I could just start the game and pause, but you know, we don't do that here. I do 7 days today permadeath runs. What that means is if I die, we just destroy the whole world. I think there's like actually like a permadeath feature or something now. I don't exactly know how it works, and I don't really care to figure it out, but if you know, just let me know in the comments and you can complain. I love it when people comment things. Polecat, I'm gonna apologize to Polecat specifically, and also hello, thank you if you're new here. Please consider subscribing. We are almost at 200 subs. I say almost at 200 subs. We are 3/4 of the way there. It's I got a little scattered, but I do want to say thank you so much for everybody who's subscribed. It means a lot to me that you guys choose to spend your time with me. I thought my channel was growing fast. My boss's channel for work has gotten like 500 subs in a month, and that gives me so much anxiety too. I'm like, oh my god. It's like I get like people complaining about me laughing in the comments there, and I'm like I'm like scared that someone's gonna like come and be mean to me in person. It's like here everybody's nice to me. But my special apology to Polecat, and presumably by the time that Polecat, if this video is released, Polecat will be asleep. Polecat once commented, yeah, like I eat dinner to your videos, so like every time your videos are late, like think of me postponing dinner. And like I haven't posted a video yesterday, and today's video is like super late. I'm announcing this right now, videos every other day. I can't keep up with every day. It was fun for a month. I'm like sad because I know how it feels, and I don't want you guys to go through a content drought. That being said, I don't think I can sustain it right now. Maybe someday in the future. Is this really what I wanted to do last time? It's been so many days I don't remember what I was up to in this game. But yeah, I know what it's like when it's just like, oh my god, why is the internet so dry right now? Why is it so hard to find good content? It's just like I just want like these videos that I enjoy, and it's like you have your YouTubers and streamers who like you get to enjoy and watch in the background while you do other stuff, and like I feel you and I feel your pain. So I wish I could be here for you every day, but I'm getting my life railed in, which I know you appreciate. It's just like I'm not even gonna like tease if you didn't. I know it's just like, oh, it's annoying, but goddamn it, but like you're all reasonable people. I don't know. We were talking about this last time. Are you reasonable people? I think you're reasonable. If nobody else thinks you're reasonable, I gotta watch it though, because I mean, no. I was gonna say that you hear these stories of girls who have like people fly to their state and show up to their home like uninvited, and then they're like convinced like, oh, this content creator wants me to be here, like da 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 da, because you know they're having like some type of mental break. And then I was like gonna stop for a second. I'm like, well, you mostly hear about that with like OF girls, and then I like stopped and it's like, no, wait, Valkyrie, I talked about it too. You hear with all these people, so maybe you're not all reasonable. I don't know. I don't think it's hard to imagine, because it's just like these people are really, I feel like if you're watching like a female, it's like weird, like in situations like Valkyrie, and like I'm assuming Pokimane has stalkers because they're so famous, but it's like also so interesting because if you're actually spending all this time watching, I guess I'm just like also not like I mean, I don't know, I was gonna say like on the brink like mentally and emotionally, but I'm always on the brink mentally and emotionally. I'm like always like this close to a complete meltdown. But that being said, I don't obsess over people like that. Yeah, and I guess that's like true. Like I'm not like, I don't feel really strongly about anything like other than 7 days to die. There's nothing I really care about. Like I care about 7 days to die the most, and like the extent of that is like me checking their Twitter to see like me like having notifications on in their Discord. That's like as obsessed that I get. So I can't really empathize with being like going to like someone's house and announced and thinking that you're wanted there. Although I will say today I had a haircutting client, and so they rang my doorbell and I let them in, and I don't know why I'm going into Jen's place. Just my intrusive thoughts, I guess. And so I let my client into my house, and we're in the basement, and the doorbell goes off. And I'm like, why is the doorbell going off? Like, I'm in the basement with my client, and then we have the ring, like, not ring, I don't know what it's called, but it's like where you see who's on the other side. And I check it, and it's Mormon missionaries. Dun dun dun. I'm like, oh my god. I'm like calling Deli. I'm like, please don't go answer the doorbell. He's like, yeah, like, I checked it already and I saw, and I figured out you didn't want me to go down. I'm like, god damn it. Like, this is just like such a unique problem to me. Like, it's a very glitter coated issue right now. I was like thinking, like, I cannot wait to move so I can tell my mom not to give Mormons my address. Oh my god. Like, make it stop. It's just like, and I'm not like mad at them, like, you know, they are just young people living their best life on a mission. They're literally on a mission, you know. I'm like surprised because they're looking for me. I don't know what they think is going on in this house. I guess because okay, this isn't the first time the Mormons have come. They came at one point, and I wasn't home at the time, and Deli was having a party. So someone rings the doorbell. Our like drunk friend goes to answer the doorbell. He's like, oh yeah, shit, like, who's coming over, you know? It's just like, it's probably another friend. Goes to open the doorbell. There are these guys in suits asking for either me or my brother. It's just like no context, like you're like wasted at a party. Granted, at like 3 p.m. It's like you're visiting your friend's house and there's people in suits like asking about the residents of the household. So Deli was like, oh yeah, like, so and so doesn't live here, but she does. So I was like surprised that they didn't come, that we haven't noticed them come back sooner since then. This is like, I don't know when this party was. I want to say it was like a year ago, but knowing me, it was probably a few months ago. So that was first contact. There's like the smell of like bud and like alcohol just seeping out of the apartment. I don't think at this point we had like the dance pole up, so it was a little bit more put together. Right now, for those that aren't aware, there's a dance pole in the middle of my living room, because who the fuck doesn't want one? It's like, I have a trampoline too. The like thing with the trampoline is just like, it was like a little weird initially, you know, to put a trampoline in your house, but it's like, who doesn't want to fucking jump on a trampoline? And it's just like, guess what, like, now it's downstairs, but when we had the trampoline in the living room, people always come over, I'm like, wow, you got a trampoline? And then it's just like, by the end of the time that they're leaving, like before they're leaving, they're jumping on that goddamn trampoline. Everybody wants to jump on a trampoline. Trampolines are made to be jumped on. Like, everybody, when you have access to a trampoline, you go to like a primal state and use that. My cat uses the trampoline. Everybody loves trampolines. So you got a dance pole in the living room. It's like, why don't you want a dance pole in the living room? It's like every guest comes over and is spinning on that pole. It is like the greatest thing ever. I have to watch that pole. I don't even use that pole as much as the people visiting my house do. Like, it's like, and now it's kind of, you know, it's a little bit harder to use, because when you're trying to learn like just basic moves and stuff like that, it can be hard. Guys have an easier time because, you know, guys just have more upper body strength, and it's really not fair. And it's rule that like I have to go through blood, sweat, and tears to do, like, be able to hold myself on the bar after trying to do a pull-up, and guys get to just like go their whole life never exercising and then find the pull-up bar and go like get up on that. It's not fair. So Guys usually have an easier time with the pole, but so I'm still like trying to get like upper body strength. Like I can get up on it now, and I'm trying to get the balance, you know, to be able to hold myself up. But people always wanted spinning. People always want to spin on the pole. It's dangerous. I probably shouldn't have a spinning pole in my house, but you know, sometimes you just need a pole, you know? It's like, who the fuck doesn't want a pole? Who the fuck doesn't want a trampoline? Life is good. Have the things you want. It's like, you know, sometimes your family comes over and is confused. My family. I'm like, I don't know. Like, my mom is pretty normal, but my grandma's like an absolute freak. And my mom's just like happy like to have children. So it's just like we can like even when my brother's like trying to explain to my mom that like he doesn't want to be Mormon, he's an atheist now. My brother went on a mission. Like that's what I'm saying, like these poor Mormon missionaries, it's just like they're just trying to have a good time, and then like you find out the world is bad. But it's like my mom is just like, you know, you're just misguided. Like, you know, my mom's just happy to have kids. It's like I love that for her. Like little inconvenient, like, but I gotta not put this gas away. But I forget where I was going with this. Oh, because I was saying it's just like your family, like people, like if you have like some stuff, because people, I don't know, it's hard to, I feel like I can't empathize with people, like normal people, because it's just like some people call our house like the party house. Granted, we do have probably more party. I don't know if we have more parties than like most people. It's just like we'll have like a couple like parties, like a couple times a year, like for things like 4th of July and stuff like that. But I think that's like pretty normal. It's like we do like, I think the thing is just like the holidays that I think a lot of people like you're used to spending with your family, like we'll usually have something going on, which is kind of nice. Like I don't know, I wanted to do like a Friendsgiving thing, but like I'm always bitching about not having time and like how hard school is and everything, so I know that I like can't. That's stopping me from wanting it. We're gonna have to do some more decorations with this. I'm gonna have to put, I don't know, this, I gotta remember like whatever's up here. It's just like you can, it's like easy to remember. I don't know what's in any of this stuff, but once you like put in effort, because it's just like, okay, like the crafting materials is in the closet, and then it's like I have the parts underneath the plant, and then I have the house stuff underneath the calendar, which makes sense. So when you do those connections, it's a little bit easier to know where your stuff is. And then I think armor in the other corner. Armor is like all the way in the place where I wouldn't use it. Maybe I'll do weapons down here, and I don't know, maybe put like a box on top of here and have it be an ammo box. The world is our oyster. I am in my decoration era. This is like what I live for. This is why we play this game. I'm just trying to, this is too bright. This is annoying. Is it bright because I have my thing on? That's too bright. This too bright. Can we put one over here? What an inconveniently like built item. I don't know, this whole place needs to get kind of renovated. This house needs a facelift. That needs a lantern. Alright, let's put the food away. But yeah, so anyway, Mormons came to my house. We just didn't answer the door. That's the end of that. They like left the I want to know like what like these people, what their instructions were. Like because they didn't know much about the situation at all. Like what happened is that the bishop from my church probably asked my mom like that he wanted to send me a letter, and the letter is join the Mormon church. But it's like the first, I don't know if the people who came this time are those people who came the first time. This music was weird for a second. But Hold please, sorry. It's like they came, they knew that I existed and that I had a brother. They didn't know that me and my brother lived separately. And my name is really Spanish, so I can kind of understand where this happens too. Like, I always go by Ellie, and I have a teacher, a professor, my sociology professor, of course, who always goes above and beyond to make sure that instead of calling me Ellie, he calls me by my full name in the strongest Spanish accent. White guy, of course, parentheses. Which it's cute, it's flattering, because the whole point that I go by Ellie for the most part, aside from the fact that, like, not that people can't find out my full name, but it's just like, depending on what people call me makes life a little bit easier, and like I know like how you know me, and maybe it's just like my dementia brain that doesn't remember anything. Like, but I don't know. I mean, I've known like so many people, so it's just like I'd say that I think that the people watching this are sane, because I think you're like listening to me and you're listening to my opinions, and you have like the patience to like be here for so long. And like, let's be real, this isn't the most riveting gameplay. Sometimes it gets exciting, but right now, if you made it this far, you're just here for the vibes. So that's what I was saying with like Valkyrie and Pokimane and like these girls that get stalked. Now to bring it all back together, it's interesting because if you know, these are streamers too, where it's like you're used to seeing so much of these people's lives, where it's like you get to know them in like a little bit more of a personal way, but you also like know them, like all these streamers and stuff are rational people that don't like, if you're being exposed to someone so frequently, my thoughts, if you didn't have a similar mindset of them originally, that after like this constant exposure, you would be able to see their viewpoint for I wasn't expecting that. It's like you have seen enough of their viewpoint, been exposed to enough of their viewpoint, and it's like you would start adopting that. So would you not, like, this person that you're watching is clearly not doing this, unless you're some YouTubers do be acting all up. It's forget who it was, but there was like this one content creator, like, ever since I got COVID, I just might slur my words constantly. It's just like, I'm just, a lot of the time I'll just pretend that I like said the right thing too. I'll like notice that I completely changed up the letters, and I'll still just like try to play it off, and usually nobody calls me out for it. Did I take the stuff in here? But absolutely cooked. And that, you know, I feel bad for people who are insecure too, because like, listen to me right now. I'm telling you that like I mess up and you just keep going, because chances are people aren't even paying attention that hard. Like, you have nothing to be insecure. You have nothing to be insecure about ever. Trust me. Not you. It's like people don't notice that kind of stuff. And that's what I was telling my client today. Oh my God, my poor client who just wants to make everybody happy and admits to being a people pleaser, and it's like trying to be friends with people that they shouldn't, like, that aren't treating them with respect. You deserve to be treated with respect. Everybody here deserves to be treated with respect. People, your friends are gonna go through shit, and you know, not everybody has a good day, but like, you deserve people that are like understanding to you. You know, you can't, it's not reasonable for you to hang out with somebody necessarily multiple times a week. Like, it's okay to have a life. It's okay to have your times where you need to withdraw, and the people that matter in your life, that are going to be the people that you should be having in your life, should respect that, and should respect that you're a person that has things going on. It's really sad because there are a lot of people who have nothing going on. So when you do have a friend, like, everybody can empathize to a certain extent that it can feel lonely. but the people, you deserve to have people in your life that are going to be respectful of you in any space that you may need, and I hope you that. um and you should have positive experiences when you spend time with people, and the people that you spend time with should inspire you and motivate you in some regards. And me as a person too, in my interactions with everything, I'm a very literal, I think, person, and I can sometimes be very direct with the way that I say things. And um because I just a lot of the time say the things that I'm thinking, and I'm not thinking about how it's being perceived. If I'm not completely positive and like excited to talk to someone or saying things like that, like I might be having some feelings that I'm trying to work out on my own independently, but I'm not gonna bring anything up. Like I bring it up when it's an issue. Like sometimes, you don't know if something's an issue because, like sometimes you have tips with your friends, or sometimes your friends have mannerisms, but sometimes even if like somebody does something that you don't like, that doesn't mean that they're a bad person or that like you have to change them. So if I'm not always hype over talking about people, people do see that and are very quick to freak out at me for that. So like I'm not a perfect person, but like, and that's the thing too, it's like, the people, like even though I've had people get like upset with me over maybe me not behaving in a way that's reassuring, or sometimes I am a little bit too mean, because if somebody, like, I don't know, I'm like I said, it's just like if something's an issue, I like say something, and even if it's not an issue, like I usually make fun of people when they like act weird. Like if something happens, like I'll call it out. Like I have one friend who's like a diva, who like always wants things his way, and like I'm not afraid to call him like a selfish dick and like get into his face and argue with him about it. So it's like sometimes you're maybe not perfect, but you deserve people that when there are issues are willing to communicate it through and work on things. And interpersonal relationships aren't perfect, but people shouldn't be like, nobody's the good guy and nobody's the bad guy. Except I can think of like maybe just like 3 bad people, but a lot of people don't have that exposure to having known someone who's gonna treat them like they are the like you are, like the deserving person that you are, of that love. Is just like a lot of, I don't know if this is more common than not, I'm not quite sure, but I mean it is hard. It's hard to have a good support system, and if your family is not a good support system, it's really like luck of the draw. Like I don't have a good relationship with my father, but it is nice that like I say with my mom, it's just like my brother can be like saying like, no, I'm not misguided, and maybe they'll like have that argument, but my mom is still just happy to have her kids. Sometimes she's like kind of out of pocket. So I mean, she's been really good. My mom's been really awesome, and especially compared to some other people's parents, I'm like so incredibly lucky. But it was hard when I was younger, and I think a lot of people, I think when we're younger, this is like really common, where it's just like you can't stand it and you get like frustrated. And I would say my mom's pretty chill. My mom, like, she doesn't yell. Like my dad was like, had a short fuse, so it's just like there's some people that got both their parents screaming at them. Like, I'm praying for you. It's like I like got off pretty lucky, obviously. And so it's like, I'm fortunate that I do have like, no matter what, like, even though I didn't have the best relationship growing up with my family. Like, my family, we can be a support system, and my aunt drives me crazy, but my aunt still loves me unconditionally, and I have some conditions, and she's usually breaking those conditions, but like, she's still okay. Like, she's still my family. It's just like, not a lot of people, I guess, could say that too. So, you know, we count the blessings. All right, so it's day 12. I was thinking of just decorating. I gotta keep an eye on the time. Yeah. Make some appliances. Like, oh, what I'm gonna put in the microwave. And this color of the house has to go. Now, my frustrations with this house right now stem purely from if I drive in through the front and I go inside, I have to turn to the right and deal with my issues. I also need a fireplace, and this TV is a little bit low, and I don't know if I can justify making a TV just to have it higher. I like my fireplaces to be like 3x3. Even though I only ever use 2. Should I get dew collectors? Can I buy a dew collector? I can buy 1 dew collector. I don't need a dew collector. I have a dew collector at home. Yeah. I just really want to buy things. I'm just in one of those moods. I don't have money to buy things, but I'll sure as hell buy things. I don't know why I didn't bring my bike, but here we are. Hi. What are you doing?
Hey, fucker. You respect the shop rules, and we'll get along just fine.
Okay. I respect you. Correct.
Good luck, kid.
Me and my neighbors gotta get along too. Oh my god, I feel so bad for my neighbor. I want to know if my neighbor said anything to the freaking missionaries that came over, because I looked in the doorbell history and it looked like they went over to her house after. Like, probably to ask, like, oh, do I live here? Because they always have their door open. And it's just like, I don't have any missionaries. Like, the missionaries are fine. Stuff. I don't really want to deal with them, but they're just, you know, they're helpful. Like, if you have, like, issues, like, if Mormon missionaries come to your door and you're like lonely, like, I don't really believe in giving money to churches and stuff like that, but like, from my experiences, they were pretty nice.
Thanks,
I was
buddy.
like a child growing up in the church, and I would assume that, I don't know, because I don't know, the whole thing is just being naive. I'm just buying things for the sake of buying. I want to buy things, but I can't. It's like in real life right now, I just got, like, I had my client earlier and I just got my paycheck at the same time, so it's just like I have money, so instead of spending it, I bought the water filter. I did not need that. I just can't help myself. It's annoying. My house is cute. Okay, we gotta get rid of this. Okay. Oh. Don't mess up my pumpkin. That was so weird. Is this regular? That's all done? This is all done? Wow. Did I use this? Cool. They're kind of crazy. I feel like I don't have— Oh! I just want a full farm. I just want to be a farmer, yeah. Oh wait, fucked up. Well, I didn't. No, I made 2 because I thought that the other area might have. We're gonna have so many pumpkins and stuff. I'm worried that this area is gonna get taken over by zombies. Okay, maybe not this area. The upstairs of this area. Is this like locked? I don't see my land claim block though. Did I pass it? Is that where? This is so sad. I understand this is completely normal for you guys, but if I have to stop to do like anything for an extended period of time, it's like pure agonizing torture. I thought I heard something. This sounds like too much of a party. I hope nobody comes from behind. It's so annoying. It really sounds like there's a lot going on out there. At least the neighbors are helping me out. Just having a hard time moving in. Alright, you know what? I don't fully want to deal with whatever the fuck is going on. Ow. It's like such a me problem. Does this happen to anybody else? I don't think so. I think this is just a me problem. Like, you gotta use their help to bring it down to a point where it's like reasonable to finish off alone. That was weird, I don't know. I really did not need... So I'm confused, where is... Does it just not have the green? Usually gives you like a little hockey block. Theoretically. This is the keyer. So where is this on the side? It's like this very corner. So unless they spawn in this staircase, which I don't think they would. Alright, that being said, what's gonna go here? I feel like we should utilize it, clear out this truck, maybe start parking my own car in here or something. We're like so far from getting a car ever, I feel. 30, 45, 40 more. Oh, glasses. I think those sunglasses do fortitude. See? And then what? I max out machine gun? Is it really worth it? 60. 4 stamina. Reload 30% faster. Do I need level 10 for this? Oh, wait, what the hell? Can you... Oh, I was thinking animal tracker. Interesting. Bro, I'm about to just start dumping points into intellect. All of it. I feel like even with these, I'm like so much stronger now. This is like heal faster. I don't know. I keep going between not wanting anything and all everything. You never have more severe stages. I mean, this is cool, right? Where I'm at right now and where I'm gonna be, I don't really have to worry about the temperature. I don't think any other biomes exist except for like in this area. I don't know. This is just like a lot of power. Here's my parkour. Agility level 4, so I would need to use all my points right now to get something in. I don't know how you guys play this game. I can't deal with this. Alright, we gotta deal with the urgent fact that is the fact that my house is ugly as fuck. I don't even like both of these benches here. Like, I'm kind of letting the idea of one of them be fine. Like, I don't even know if I can get a coat rack in this game. I hate that I'm limited with the furniture. This door needs to go. Not standing for any doors that get in my way right now. My bike, I think, probably has stuff. I also did this the backwards way. Door. This is how you play this game. Can I empty out my bicycle, actually? Also bring it inside. This is what I'm saying. It's just like such kind of... I'm like thinking of what is here. This is the hole in the ground. Should we extend this? Is it really dramatic to extend my house? Is this Judy Witch? What is this supposed to be? It has an open sign. So this is supposed to be a business? Don't know. Bro, I literally think I'm gonna have to extend my house. This is ridiculous. What do you have? And also you're getting emptied out. I think I like left frame shapes at the other house and I was like thinking that I didn't have to get anything that I had left over there. So my stress level's a little bit higher. Maybe I did grab them. Maybe that's what this is. Alright, get your parts. Can we just do this? Take that and that and that and that. And then I hope that I got rid of everything and then... Okay, so we did get the frame shapes. I need a weapons box. But I wish you guys could at least, I mean, after all this blood, sweat, and tears that I've gone through, so that you guys can't hear my typing in that moment, I was like, damn, I wish like you could hear my typing so that way you could like tell that I like actually typed in do collector and I did it very fast. And that's why I didn't realize it didn't pop up. I need to explain myself as to why I'm not the pro gamer that I've known to be. You know, I have titles to keep up with. Alright, so now my struggle is... Wait a minute. Okay. Did I just get rid of this whole... Can't really. So even if I do expand it, I'm just wondering where my fireplace is gonna be. I was thinking putting the fireplace in here, but I feel like that's... I'm just gonna curtain. So see, now I don't want to get rid of them. Either way. I mean, maybe when my house is like more together, it'll be. Oh, I need a place for my fireplace. Oh, but I can't fix this even. You're made out of cloth. You're really not gonna let me make curtains? It gave us more house decorating items. This is so frustrating. There's no reason that I shouldn't be allowed to make curtains in the survival horror game, devs. Oh my god, I'm gonna kill you all. I'm just killing everyone, I guess. I don't know. What do you see with me? Is the wall, is this the same wall? Is it only, I think it's only a block thick. Am I gonna have to change how this looks down here? Are these farm plots? If these are farm plots, that's absolute. I think they're farm plots. No, they're. If they're not farm plots, they could also be farm plots in the thing. I guess it wouldn't make sense they're farm plots. Can we shovel it? Weird. It seems like a farm plot. I know we shouldn't break it. Sounds like. My only curiosity is that like maybe it is farm plots and that they're not working. That they're not working because it's indoors. I'm never gonna let that be outdoors though, so I guess I might as well destroy it. So my thought here, I guess I can make this like a hangout area. Maybe I can add like another kitchen down here or something, bar. You don't have these problems when you play this game. I know you don't have these problems when you play this game. This is what I finally wanted to spend my day doing though, so it's day 13 and I'm really not feeling like making a ward base. I still don't know where my fireplace is gonna be either, so like here. It kind of works out. I get to actually use the space with the plants. It's near my other boxes. Maybe I'll move like the kitchen stuff down here. I don't know if I should make like a proper entrance. Maybe that's what I should do. Is have a way to have this be a little bit easier to get into. Maybe I should probably start my fireplace. I can always like drink coffee. Let's put Alright. I need 3 fireplaces. Gotta start making paint. Can I make paint here? I need water and chrysanthemum. Is there charcoal up here? I'm so excited! I think I have my new house figured out. That's good. I hope that it doesn't like impact like the noise cancellation, the fact that it's broken. I always like fix my windows and stuff too, because I like get concerned about that. I think somebody like mentioned to me a mod that has like more decorational aspects. I feel like this is like one too many chairs. I feel like that's fine. Maybe put a plant on there. Alright, fireplace. Minutes, 5 minutes. Cool. Right, I guess let's go back to the basement. Food. Some coffee. Oh, fireplace. I guess I don't really need 3 campfires right now because we got the chrysanthemum going in the chemistry station, but I think we kind of figured out what we're gonna do. I'm a little concerned because I've been spending like multiple days working on my house instead of gathering resources, but all my homies hate resources. Maybe how I was talking about extending this, maybe I could extend it. I don't know. I'm like thinking, is this go above my head? The dirt like falls so much better now. As I said that, it like left like this ugly. Oh my god, I regret that so much. I'm like in my panic mode. I had a sandwich from Jersey Mike's today. It was delish, in case you were wondering. Down. Also like these. Maybe we can do something with like a staircase or something. I'm like being nosy. I want to like see how it goes now. Alright. Campfire. 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 And then we'll put stuff on the sides. Make it all nice and pretty. Add some sofas behind me. Bit of this stuff. Maybe make the kitchen like over here. Add some nice counter for the kitchen. Put like a table, like a bar stool that comes out here. Maybe it goes all the way here and put the chairs here. Have a vision. Thank you for joining me on my vision. I'm gonna be so confused if I don't get a chance to play soon. I'm gonna be like, what was my inventory? What was I doing? Dun, 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 dun. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked my video and up to this point, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see my house updates in the future. And I will see you soon. Bye!